Like, is there like a certain pillow when you shit
No.
after your BBL?
No, they don't like do surgery on your actual butthole. Like it's like
No, I know that. I meant like, doesn't your butt hurt when you sit down like on something hard? How do you sit? You like squat?
You kind of have to sit in the air for a little bit. Yeah.
I was just saying because
It's only like the first week though.
the girl I had here that had a BBL had a little butt pillow.
She was sitting on it.
Yeah, so it only like it's kind of like, you know how when you put the papers so you don't
Yeah.
sit on the toilet in like random places.
Yeah.
And then she just shits through there.
Ew.
Complicated. What the fuck going on? It's another episode of Chisme with Doknow, and I got the lovely.
MustBeCindy. What's up, guys?
You turned into like a little girl for a moment.
It's because I'm a little nervous.
Why are you nervous, G?
I gotta loosen up a little bit. I wish you had some tequila for me.
You
know
just
I
got
love
surgery. Can you
tequila.
drink?
Of course I
Oh yeah,
can.
you've been up bad off for the last.
Of course I can. I can always drink. I drank before my surgery. No, I'm just kidding.
Who's your doctor? We're gonna call your doctor. Shit. Where you from? Where were you raised? How'd you grow up? How was it with the beginning before the MustBeCindy vibes?
Oh my God, that's like 10 questions in one at a time. No, I'm just kidding. So basically, I'm from Indio, California. Before.
I'm just kidding.
You can't interrupt the answers. Before MustBeCindy, damn, I was working at a bank. I was pretty boring. I still am, I think. I don't know why people like me so much. But yeah, I grew up in Indio, California. I've been doing MustBeCindy for like 4 years now. And it's pretty poppin'.
I seen on your story. Well, actually, how did we meet? We met at the zombie thing.
Yeah.
And you made me do a TikTok.
I did. I made you do that TikTok and I was all nervous. I was like, ah.
So if you guys don't know, Cindy is related to Dinero.
Yeah.
They're cousins.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. They're not dating. They're not boning. Whatever you guys go through your head. Do you get that a lot?
Oh my God. I get that all the time. It's literally so freaking crazy. Like, we can't even sit next to each other because it's like, you guys are not cousins. You guys are dating. I'm like, don't you think we look alike? No, I'm cuter.
No, you guys for sure look alike.
I'm cuter though.
But
sure.
I think that was the first time I met you. And
Yeah.
did you had just barely got with your boyfriend? Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
It was like the beginning of your guys' stage and shit.
Yeah.
Cause I remember he introduced himself and shit, and then I was like, he looks way younger than Cindy. And then
Yeah.
Dinero was like, he is, fool.
He is, but I mean, hey, he's
What's the age gap? Is it bad?
to people like 30 years, but it's only six years.
He's my age?
You're 21?
I'm 21.
I thought you were like,
No, I'm 21.
dude, he told me he was 30.
I was like, I'm 30. And she was like, really? And I'm like,
And I was like, you don't look 30. You're 21 for real?
yeah, I'm 2000, baby. Is he 21?
Yeah.
Oh, you met him like fresh.
I met him fresh. But you know what? Those are the best ones to have as boyfriends. Ladies, if you guys are watching, because you get to mold them into like what you want them to be, you know? Like you get with an older guy and
That's
it's kind
kind
of
of
like,
weird though.
why
Because
though?
you're like, what you're saying is like, get him young because you could.
Okay, no. I'm talking about like
No, I know what you
21,
mean.
22, 23.
Yeah.
Because you get with an older guy and it's kind of like, they've already been through everything.
And then, but wouldn't that make it easier? Cause so you're willing to go through the trauma again with him just so, cause you're gonna be there from the beginning. So you're willing to build with him.
It has to be the right person.
Exactly. Okay.
It has to be like a very mature right person. It can't just be anybody. So
And if I think it's dope because you could tell he's younger by the way he dresses.
yeah.
Like you're very like you have that very like look, and then he's very like, I'm gonna put some J's on and some,
Yeah. I mean, hey, we all have our own style, but he's pretty mature.
Yeah, I think when I met him, we got along right away.
Yeah, he's cool.
And
He's really cool.
and I was like, duh, you my age, fool. Then we were both 20 at the same time.
No way.
And how'd you guys meet?
We actually worked together at the bank right before we both stopped working there. And then, yeah.
Were you guys a secret at the bank?
I wouldn't say a secret. I think we like started liking each other and it was like on some like high school shit. Like I had to get transferred and it was just like,
Oh, you did?
yeah.
Wait, how'd they find out though?
Well, we did it like super, the professional way. Yeah. So like,
like
once we knew like, hey, this is going to be a thing, I was like, you need to get me out of here. And then, yeah, they transferred me out.
Oh, wow. But wouldn't you want to work with him?
I wanted my job.
Oh, okay. No, but what I'm saying is,
Yeah, I mean, working with him was fun for a while, but then I was like, yeah,
Yeah, I think I see some shit when you would like pass by and like move you by the hip, or you're talking about how you guys would flirt with each other.
Okay, he didn't move me by the hip.
Like you like move out the way.
But yeah,
he was for sure flirting, huh?
We did flirt, and then I was like, no, this has to go the other route. And then we stopped working together, and then I was like, this is boring, and then I quit working at the bank.
And then MustBeCindy.
And then MustBeCindy actually did so much better after I stopped working at the bank.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Man, I love when you answer your questions.
Thank you.
You go into depth about your life, which I think that's cool. A lot of girls be so like.
Yeah.
I think we're just talking about it before we're on live. How like your industry is a little more.
It's crazy.
It's a little more in a. Would you say box or circle? Box?
I would say a box.
It's a little more a box.
Yeah.
And I love how you're so open-minded about mental health and fucking and like the things you've been through with like miscarriages and your babies. I like how you're very like, man, it happens in life. We gotta keep moving. You be turning up, you be enjoying yourself, you be living life. And like, what's one thing that you were like, man, if I'm gonna do this shit, I'm gonna do this shit my way? Because a lot of the girls that you're in the industry with don't have your background.
Yeah. Yeah,
your background's a little more like
open,
I think you could relate a little
crazy.
Yeah, a little more. Yeah.
I think for me, I know like, you know, we're in like a little box or whatever, and we have to be careful with everything we do and we say, but at the same time, you kind of have to be able to balance that and really like just be yourself at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like people are going to love you for who you are, and you have to show them who you are. Like you can't grow a certain amount and then become a different person. Like I'm very raw. Like if I'm taking a shit, you guys know I'm taking a shit. Like if I literally, you know, like you said, had a miscarriage or I'm partying or I'm crying about something in my life, like I just like to be super real with people. So that's what got me to grow this much.
Nah, that's fire.
I'm not changing.
And I think it's dope because I've met you drunk.
Yeah.
And then I've seen you sober. And then I think I've seen your stories when you're like on your like, make sure you buy this. And I'm like, oh, it's so like I'm like, I feel it. I'm like, but I think that's dope. But is it more weird now when you're like, when there's like little girls watching? Like you have like a younger audience where they're like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah.
And is it like, damn, maybe I shouldn't post me blacking out? But you're like, fuck it. Because I feel like that.
I think, I mean, yeah, in a way you do feel like that, but then we also kind of have to remember that we are on platforms
for sure.
where, you know, they do require you to have like that certain age limit. So, hey, I mean, sometimes kids are going to follow you. And
for sure.
I try my hardest to like not be as vulgar, but it comes out of me here and there, weekends, once it's bedtime for kids and stuff like that. So, but before you ask me the next question, I have seen a lot of little girls come up to me and then I'm like, damn, like, but
I was like that yesterday.
But you got to be real with people because I mean, kids are gonna grow up and they're gonna grow into what we grew.
Yeah, for sure,
you know?
for sure.
So it's like you can't keep them in this like box or because then I don't know, then they're not gonna be able to be themselves. So it is what it is.
That was a great answer, by the way. Most girls would have been like,
let me change my life real quick.
You're good. Nah, because I'm 21, so I still be like, I'll be at the block and I'll be posting like my homies nozzing there and like passing out. And I'll be like, huh.
Yeah.
And then I get a DM from a little kid like, you make me so happy. And I'll be like, I'll be like, don't go do what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
But it's like a constant platform.
Yeah.
And I said, bro, you have a great fan base, dog.
I do.
You have like
I do.
And I can tell your fan base is very paisa as well.
We are.
You like it's like a very paisa fan base.
Yeah.
And I think the makeup world is coming very much together with you guys are starting to intertwine with the Latino music, like all the corridos and everything. How do you think that kind of like got together in a sense to where you were like, you're able to like, you know,
I think I know where you're asking.
You know what I'm trying to ask? Like, how do you think those two worlds come together?
I think I got drunk with your question. I think, like, I don't know, they just came together on its own. And I think it's, like, perfect because I'm obviously Latina and I love to party. I love to freaking, like, just be, like, that crazy vibe. And that crazy vibe is... I said crazy vibe. I didn't say ratchet. I'm a little ratchet though. But you know what I mean? I think it just like, it's just in right now where like people just like to bum corridos and party and have a good time. I don't know, but I fit in. So that's all that matters.
Yeah, nah, for you for sure.
I fit in. I'm front row. So I just, you know.
How many times do you think you black out a month? Keep it a boy. You gotta keep it 100. For the fans.
Can we skip this question?
All right.
No, just kidding. No, I just love drinking, but... Literally in a week and a half, I blacked out 2 times. And
Oh my God. You have a problem, G?
I do.
No, I'm just kidding. Bro, because it was funny. We were just talking about it. I'm like, you were just in Mexico? And then the day after, she was like blacked out with her brother. And I'm like, damn, fool, I thought I was going hard, but you're going mega hard.
Oh, wait, I have a question for you.
What?
I thought you don't drink.
I didn't.
That's what I say all the time. And then I
didn't.
blacked out on the couch.
Honestly, I didn't for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then I went to Houston.
And that just kind of happened.
No, I got booked in Houston for a show.
Yeah.
The 2 days before my birthday, I got booked for Houston. Miguel, we went on a Friday. We had a show. We were there for literally 12, 17 hours in Houston. Just in and out. We were bullshitting. Want to go eat some good barbecue. We took a nap. And we went to the club. Club is called Set.
Yeah.
Was it Set? It was booming, fool. It was cracking. There was people everywhere. Shout out my homegirl, Yaya. She got me booked out there. And they offered me a shot. I was like, nah. And I came back, and the girl I was with at the moment was like, I have something planned for us for the weekend, for your birthday. But I'm very like homie orientated. I'm like, I kind of just want to have like a kickback and kick it with the homies. But see, in her head, she has this whole thing planned for me, right? Like, we're gonna go to Santa Barbara. Like, she has this crazy imaginary thing we're gonna do, and I'm falling for it, right?
Yeah.
Like, my homies are telling me their plans. Well, when we come back from LAX Saturday morning, they're like, we're gonna go do this, do that, and I'm like, fuck, I want to go with my friends. But I'm like, fuck it, you know, I booked my shit. I'm packing all my clothes. I put it in the whip and I'm driving around. I'm gonna go pick her up. And I get there and I walk in and all the homies, she had like a DJ for me, Grupo Taquero and everything.
That's badass.
All my sisters,
That's badass.
all my homies, all my sisters, homegirl, everybody I grew up with just.
That's badass.
And it was dope as fuck.
Yeah.
And I hadn't drank in 2 years before my homies died. And then I took a fat ass out of Patron and I'm like, fuck it, might as well keep going. And man, I had to stop saying this shit.
That's literally how I am. I'm like, after one shot, I'm like, fuck it, keep going, give me more.
But I'm a very like weekend person. Like, I don't like.
Do you think I'm like an everyday person or something?
You're for sure like a michelada a day person.
It may seem like it, but I'm really not.
Like I can like. For maybe because you're older, but you could like eat them like drink a michelada. Yeah, I can't do that, fool. Yeah. I can't be at a restaurant and eat like carne asada with like I just can't do that.
Then you had to take a shit.
No, it's just not my thing. It's never been my thing.
Yeah.
Because when I stopped drinking, my era of drinking was like blacking out off 40s, Smirnoffs, and like.
Yeah, no.
And then now that I'm older, but I don't even drink beer.
Yeah. See, my kind of blacking out is like being at a like event with Eduin Caz and like.
Oh yeah, you had to throw that in there. She had to flex her. You seen that? Hey, that was fire though. How was that? Like, he's like the biggest. He's a superstar right now. He's running the shows, Staples Center 7 days in a row.
Yeah.
I regret I actually got invited to one of them.
Did you?
Oh, sweet and everything.
Honestly, it was probably the best experience of my whole year this year because I'm a huge fan of them.
Yeah.
And we were standing there at the party, and then he just like kind of walked in, tapped us, and said hello and everything. And I was like, I didn't know if to like throw Bernie in my purse and like just kind of grab him, steal him, go. Like that's how much I'm in love with him. But you know,
was Bernie like, huh?
Yeah, Bernie was like, I don't know if I want to go to this shit. No, but
no, you could. I would have been like, girl, you better relax over there.
No, I may say that.
Wifey, huh? You was wifey.
Yeah, she was actually super cool, and I say that respectfully. Like I kid.
No, you're a fan. Yeah,
it's because the thing is, I never thought I was actually going to be in the same place as them.
Bro,
so now,
trust me,
I'm like, I can't say shit like that no more. Like,
nah, trust me, I did talk about a couple bitches before.
See? And then
I met him, and I was like, oh shit, maybe I should have shut the fuck up.
And then you're like, yeah, me.
That's crazy though. So
yeah,
man, that's. People don't understand though. I think like how we're just talking about your personality, how you're so open, cool as fuck. Yeah. I think that goes with me too. My fans love because like there's this whole machismo shit going around, and I was raised by girls. I don't think that's why me and your cousin got along so well right off the bat because we're fools are too cool to do like uncool shit. Like like too cool for like like fools don't want to like sing no more because that's just fool like you. Give a fuck, fool. So I think that's why me and your cousin got along. And I can tell you have that personality. You be posting like when your eyelashes over here.
Yeah.
And I seen I'm trying to give an example of what the fuck. I was just literally had it in my mind.
When I posted
That's why I think even though you might think he's fine or like you fuck with his music, I think you fuck with him more because his personality is the way he carries himself is very much like he's human. Like
the way he
could have easily walked in and been like, "Fuck y'all, easy."
Exactly.
Easy.
Because of how big he is.
Oh, he's biggest of understatement. Humongous is probably an understatement too. But that's how you could tell you gravitate off people's energy. Where he probably ignored some people just because they probably thought they were like too cool for school.
Yeah.
But you were like, hey, I fuck with you. Like, you know what I mean? So I think that's dope.
Yeah, you're honestly like that too.
Oh yeah.
I think that's why, like, as soon as I met you, like, I vibed with you because I think we just have like that very, like, no matter how, I mean, I'm not damn near as big as he is or as big as you are or whatever, you know, but I think
you're big, fool.
I think y'all hold your feet on the ground and you guys are very
I'm
humble.
not weird.
And when you're humble, you'll get along with anything.
Yeah, I think because when I met you, I was like starting to blow up. I was like going crazy, and even now I'm going even more crazier. But the minute I was like, I gotta interview these people, I hit you like. And when I hit her when she was partying,
I know. I was like, sure.
And I was like, and she saw it and let me on scene. I was like, question mark. She's like, yeah, my bad, I'm getting drunk.
Dude, I was blacked out already. Probably.
And I was like, fire. I'm like, as long as she sent me the message right away, cool. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the little more fun, little more interesting questions.
Okay.
So, you guys are at a party, your feet hurt.
Okay.
You no longer want to dance, but Bernie wants to dance. And there's a girl there that just wants to dance regular. She doesn't want to twerk on Bernie. She doesn't want to, hold on, listen. She doesn't want to grab his dick, nothing. She just wants to dance. She wants to dance a regular, let's say corridos.
Okay.
You letting Bernie dance or no?
Absolutely not.
No? Bro, makeup girls are toxic.
No, it's not that we're toxic, but like front or back, they're touching the D, and I don't think I can handle that. Like they're like right there.
Okay, but would you let Bernie dance with one of your cousins?
No, I would not let Bernie dance with one of my cousins.
Really?
Really? I'll let him dance with my mom.
Well, obviously Bernie's not like, oh yeah, I'm a bone my suegra.
Hey, my mom's pretty hot. Have you seen her?
I have.
There you go.
Your mom is pretty good looking. Doña?
No, but no, I would not let him.
Nah?
No.
Have you ever danced with another guy while being with Bernie?
My cousin. That's it. But that's my cousin. That's my brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so it's a no.
Yeah.
Can Bernie have homegirls?
Definitely, but he doesn't. He chooses wisely, but I've never been. I'm not toxic like that.
You're not a weirdo?
No, I'm not.
You're allowed to live?
Yeah, for sure, 1000%. But he doesn't live. It's like just me and that's it.
I know. I feel like he's kind of living in your world.
He is.
Let him live, fool.
No.
Let the homie go out.
You're gonna take him out?
Well, you wouldn't let Bernie go out with me and Dinero?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Just kidding. No, actually, I would. Just because, like, I know Bernie. Like, I know he's
like an introvert?
Yeah.
You could tell.
Yeah.
He's very like, that's my girl, and I'm just here on my phone. Yeah. Does he get drunk with you, though?
Does he get drunk with me?
Yeah, blackout,
1000%.
Fire.
Oh, my God. Honestly, he's like a freaking vibe. Like, he's my vibe.
Yeah, fire. So when you being in a relationship, having this platform, and Bernie's not an ugly motherfucker. He, my guy good looking. Girls be in his DM when you be tagging him and shit?
Yes. They are, but
Bernie.
What are you gonna do? Guys be in my DM too, but we know how to like.
Yeah. Y'all very professional.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. This is one of those things where like you could only choose one to collab with.
Okay.
And then this is going back to the makeup world. You feel me?
Okay,
you can only choose one to collab with.
Okay.
You finna do like a whole merch, eyeshadow, all this.
Okay.
And to all the makeup people, it's just funny. Don't take it personal.
Okay.
You were just at your homie Louis Castro shit?
Yeah.
Okay. Him, like collab on a whatever makeup thing you guys do. What is?
Yeah.
Like I like whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Or my homegirl Jenny 69.
I would say your homegirl Jenny 69. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. They're both like our kind of vibe and stuff, but I don't know. I just feel like I really, really like her, and I love the way she carries herself, and I love the stuff that she gets into.
She's a fucking fool. That's my homegirl.
Yeah, like, she has her own business and stuff like that, and she's just very like she's a vibe. It's not saying that he's not, because he is. But I would definitely say Jenny 69.
What's your okay? Corridos or banda? I know for people that don't know, there's a difference.
Yeah, there is.
There's a difference.
I would say banda 100%.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I fuck with both.
Wait, what's the difference? Because they both black me out.
Oh yeah, I know. Me too. Me too. I fucking blacked out by two of them. Corona or Modelo?
Ultras.
That's some Indio shit, fool.
No,
I
but-
promise you, it's some Indio shit.
It's some
Every
trying to
time
stay
I'm with
skinny shit.
No.
Dead ass. Yeah, seriously. I feel like Modelo's bloat me. Would you say Coronas? Oh, Coronas taste like...
All right, dark or light? Like tequila or like...
I thought you were going to say men. I was going to say dark. No, I'm just kidding.
Bernie's not dark.
I would say he's not light either. He's in between. You said what? Tequila, dark or light?
Yeah.
I would.
I mean, like dark liquor or white liquor?
Dark for sure. I
like
like
a Henny?
añejo and like Henny. And, yeah.
What is
To be
Bernie like, G?
Bernie, dude, honestly, we're 1942 people. Like,
Oh, you guys have money, fool.
shut up.
I want to have a fool. She put up in a Ferrari right now.
Okay, kick back. He's lying, but yeah.
Other than that, man, how is it with like having your platform and your daughter being almost like is she the teen?
Yeah, she's 13.
Is it weird for her? Like, oh, mom, shut up.
No, because the way that I carry myself on social media is the way that I carry myself like all the time. You know?
No, I know
So-
that she accepts you, but
yeah, for sure.
But
But you mean like how is it for her like seeing me and like she actually really likes it. She's like my number one fan, to be honest.
yeah, I know you guys are more like homegirls. I've
Yeah,
seen that.
I
We
don't-
had her young, right?
Yeah, definitely. I was like 14, 15 when I had her.
Fuck. So you guys are for sure friends.
We're homegirls, but she knows I'm her mom. She knows all.
Yeah, no.
Throw down
But
with
no,
her.
I'm saying in the sense to where like I know you could like, cause you gotta think about it, right? So, how far are her and Bernie apart?
You had to throw that in there.
I'm just saying they're like 5 years apart.
Okay, chill.
No, I know, but I'm saying in a sense to where like I could tell you're comfortable with, like I could tell they get along cool. Like, what's up, fool?
Yeah, no, I think, okay, now me getting nervous. I think the fact that like I'm, her mom and I'm my age or whatever, I think Bernie carries himself very well, like to the point where I don't really think you can tell the age difference like between him and I. But yeah, it's on a respectful level. Like we're not all homies. Like we don't kick it with her and like,
No, I'm saying in a sense to where like, okay, my mom had my older sister at your age.
Yeah.
And their relation, obviously, she's not like, Cindy, you're a bitch. Obviously not.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
No, I'm saying in a sense to where like, your level of comfort is different. Where she could probably talk to you about a boy and not feel like, oh, mom, you're gonna get mad at me for having it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So my mom and my older sister, their relationship is very like, they get along different than me and my mom. We're more of our kids. She's more of her like my oldest.
Yeah.
That's what I mean in a sense to where like you guys are like you probably come to her for advice and she probably gives you some advice. Like as a kid, I think that's dope as fuck.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like sometimes she tries to be my mom. No, but we do have that vibe though. Like we're very like we grew up together. I had her really young. She saw me. Like it hasn't always been this good. Where like I have my life like set up and stuff. Like I've been through my share of like shit. But for sure, we're friends, and then I'm her mom when I have to be her mom.
That's fire as fuck. I think that's dope because a lot of people, they underestimate the young mom shit. They always think it comes with like bad kids or like disrespectful kids or she's gonna be pregnant young too. But in a sense to where people understand that you kind of build a whether there's cases like that where things go sideways, but there's cases where like for you example where you guys are just inseparable. Yeah. And that's dope as fuck.
Yeah. And I think what I'm doing on social media, to be honest, people probably think that it's like gonna affect her a certain way, but if anything, I feel like she kind of has more to look up to, like not.
Does she like the makeup shit?
Now she does, but before she didn't. But I feel like if she wants to do it too one day, so be it. Like
that's dope. She got great advice.
Yep.
Is she girly like you or not?
I didn't start wearing makeup and doing all that till I was like 18, and I feel like she's going that direction. Like she here and there, she'll do her hair and stuff, but not like Not like you know, glammed up every
Not
single
like
day.
you.
No. I have to though. I mean, my main like job is Facebook like lives and stuff like that, and I constantly get ready like with people on Facebook lives. So I have to be ready like on some 8 a.m. type shit like every day.
Oh yeah, what the fuck, G? 8 a.m, I'm getting home from the studio.
Yeah.
All right, mariscos or tacos?
Mariscos, 100%.
Really?
Really.
Oh, so you're drunk? Okay, yes. Oh, man, that's dope, man. Cindy, I appreciate you coming by. My interviews are very all over the place because I have very bad ADHD. So people always tell me like, we like that you end your interviews with like a random question and you have anything coming up that maybe we could talk about? Maybe you wanna. There's certain like a palette, eyelashes, or I know you love the chamoy shit, your little dips, you alcoholic fuck.
No, I definitely have a couple things coming out, but I am always constantly having things coming out. So I really enjoyed, you know, hanging out with you. And
of course, appreciate
the next one has to be you, me, and Dinero for sure.
The next one, this is all right. We gonna manifest this now. The next one's gonna be us three, while everybody's barbecuing behind us, and a banda's playing.
There we go.
There we
go.
Tell them where they can find you. Obviously, we're going to put your ad in the front in the beginning, but
you guys can find me literally on all social media platforms as MustBeCindy, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You'll find me on there.
Make sure you guys go follow her, subscribe, like, comment,
all that.
Buy whatever
Party
she's selling. Use the promo codes.
MustBeCindy.
And hit up Bernie if you're a beautiful girl.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Bye, guys.